Hello, everybody. This is part two of our antenna project here at K3LR. We're putting up four 15-meter Yagis today and a 6-meter Yagi, the 10-element DX engineering prototype. So time to get the hard hat on. And let's see, we need our sunglasses because it is sunny out there. Let's get the camera going. And they got the old 6-meter beam is down. So now we are ready. So let's go outside. And we will shift the camera. Okay, so everybody can see we got the 6-meter beam ready to go. And Jerry and Timmy are going to get things hooked up here. And we'll watch the crane take this 10-element optimized wideband array. And you notice we have some weights here to counterbalance so that the antenna is physically balanced. It's weight balanced so that there is no additional weight torque on the center mast. And so Timmy is getting the chokers all set, and Jerry's got the hook, and this thing will be in the air soon. Notice we have a plastic bottle over the connector. That's the best way I've found to protect connectors from rain. Okay, we lost connection there, but we're back, and we're going to shift the camera. Here we are live again, just getting the crane hook and the chokers in place and protecting the feed line so that so it's a very smooth process for Jacob, who is on top of the mast up there. He's up on there, Jacob and David, and we will be ready to go here momentarily. Let's take another look at that feed system for the optimized wideband array. We've got the way the OWA works. It's a straight 50 ohm feed, so it's very easy, and all you have to do is have a good quality choke in line, and we've got a great one here. This is 40 number 31 beads, so we have a lot of common mode impedance, which will decrease all of any chance that the feed line would radiate, and it's 50 ohms there. You can see the first director is very close. That is what drives the feed point impedance to 50 ohms and maintains the VSWR. The SWR of this antenna in the model is less than 1.2 to 1 for 500 kilohertz. So the bottom 500 kilohertz of the band is where this is centered up on. So it works equally well for the CW and SSB as well as the FT8. And so everything is in place now. And we're going to go over here so that we can get a good shot of the launch. Timmy there on the right has been out here at K3LR for about 25 years now. He's a seasoned veteran, and he is fastidious about safety. Notice we have the reflectors, the red and white reflectors, which show where the front of the Yagi is, just in case something would happen to the rotor. Making final adjustments on the positioning of the coax. Want to make sure that because this goes on the top of the mast, they want to make sure that they can get to everything without a whole lot of work once it gets up there. And while they're doing that, let's take a look at some of the other things that we have here. Let's take a look at the guying system here on the 15-meter tower. These are Philly strand big grips from Preform Products, and Philly strand is the guy wire here. This is HPTG 6700 guy wire is what is used, and then the bottom 10 or 15 feet is always has to be steel to protect the installation. So this is EHS steel. This is the right way to guy a tower, and we have the safeties here to make sure that everything stays well connected to ground and no noise, and proper turnbuckles, and the equalizer plate there at the bottom for the there are 4 levels of guying on this Pyrod tower, and so I think they're getting pretty close to going up. One more check, and going to move some of the rigging here. Moving some of the rigging. Yeah, Timmy wants to make sure that he's got everything just perfect, and he wants to make sure that it's easy for the guys on the tower to grab the antenna and then put the antenna in place. That's very critical. Notice we use the same HPTG Philly strand guy wire or guys. We use that for the boom guys as well. We don't use the preforms here because the preforms have meaningful electrical length. These preforms are almost 3 feet long, so this is a proper method for overhead boom guys of using Crosby clips, and they come painted red like that from Crosby, and they are tightened to a specific torque value as to not crush the Philly strand. But it does a great job of insulating and keeping everything straight. So I think they've got everything the way that Tim wants it now. So they're going to give it another trial run here. The tower crew is reminding them that it's got to be level. It's got to be level. So they have to change the chokers, make sure that they get it all level. And stay with us here. Let's go take a look at the tower base here, the Pyrod Tower. The Pyrod Tower is it's a very, well, we'll go up here on 10 meters. We don't need to be under the base of the 15-meter tower while there's a crew working on it. And here's the old Yagis. So this is the old 6-meter Yagi. This is an M squared 6-meter Yagi. Small elements, but you don't need anything very big for 6 meters. Everything held up pretty well. Looks like those Crosby clips were not galvanized though, because there's a considerable amount of rust on them. Here's the center boom, and this coax did much better than the 15-meter coax we took a look at earlier. Very simple T-match is the matching system. Okay, we lost connection again, so let's get the camera set. All right, looks like they're ready to go over here. I think they're pretty happy with that, hopefully. So the new 10-element DX Engineering experimental OWA for 6 meters. You know, I do like 6 meters. Don't operate it very much, but this will be a great noise finding antenna too. I really feel like because it's so sharp, its response, it's bad. Another shot of it here. Okay, let's get another shot over here. Away from the sun. That's better. Okay, we're back again. There we go. There we go. Beautiful antenna. Wow, is that gorgeous. On its way up to the top of the mast. So we'll come back on later and do some more of this. Let's go downstairs and take some questions before we finish. Let's do that. We'll go downstairs into the shack, and if you have any questions, we went through a lot of stuff here this morning about this this setup, and hope you all enjoyed it. This is a great moment to have new antennas here at K3LR. Hopefully these will last for the rest of my life. That'll be great. Okay, back down into the shack. And Sox is waiting for us. Okay. So that was the 6-meter beam going up. And we got Ray, N9JA, is on with us. And welcome to you, Ray. We're going to stack them up. And Amy, N8AMY, is on. And Jeff is on. Oh, look, she's got her DX Engineering mask on. That's great. And Jeff, KB8ZWT, nice to have you on. He's working hard on the phones today. And Hotel Zulu 1 Bravo Whiskey, well done. Can't wait to try to work Hotel Zulu on 15 meters with this. And Pat, N8VW, nice to have you on, Pat. And Walter, let's see, nice stack of antennas, great guy wires and good grounding system from Kilo Charlie 7 Hotel Echo X-Ray. And good morning from Brazil, Papa Yankee 3 Victor Kilo. And Jeff says, looks good from my house in Michigan. Kilo Bravo 8 Sierra X-Ray Kilo. And also Joe, Kilo Echo 8 Charlie Bravo Whiskey. And Charlie from Germany, Delta Lima 6 Radio Delta Echo. So we might have one more shot today, maybe sometime this afternoon when they're putting some of the 15-meter Yagis up, but everything is going very well here. I guess I explained everything. I don't see any questions here. We will wait for a minute or two to see if anyone else pops in, or if you have any other questions. Starting to get a little warm out there. The high today is going to be about 90 degrees, but we have good conditions on 20 meters this morning. Also, the 75-meter net went very well. And let's see, Dan says, every time I see this live feed on Facebook, I think, hey, it's Buck Showalter, and he's now into amateur radio. Okay, Dan, there you are with your mask. And thanks very much for watching. Looks like this is just tremendous antenna weather. Really, really good. And so glad we were able to bring this to you. We got our Buffalo and Camel here, the K5KA Buffalo and the N8AMY Camel. So it's all good all the way around. And so looks like everybody's up to speed and having fun. And we'll try to come back on here early this afternoon and give you another shot before the crane finishes for the day. So, oh, Sox is up here to, she wants to get on 20 meters. So we'll say 73 and see everybody next time from K3LR.